On the way going back, two muggers came out of nowhere. One pulled a knife. I got stabbed in the stomach, and that's when I got knocked out because of blood loss and pain.
If you had to give life advice to someone else in need of them, what advice would you give them?
Oh, that's simple. Don't stick your dick in crazy.
If you had to give life advice to someone younger than you, what advice would you give them?
I would say just to take things slowly, one step at a time. There's no need to rush. Yeah, no need to rush into trying to be older, mature, or anything. Just take things one step at a time.
Kind of similar to fish soup, where it's Oh wait, I'll bleep that out. You're hiding name tags, right? Shit. the tiny child to my right, like what that they said.
Yeah, bleep bleep.
Yes, kind of like taking it slow. It's like whatever you're doing. It's not a race. Whatever you're doing right now is kind of, no matter what you're doing, is kind of productive to your character and development as a human being. Like doing nothing, although it can make you feel like shit sometimes, and it's nice to do stuff, but don't pressure yourself and beat yourself up about it, because sometimes doing nothing gives you a lot to think about it, like to really think what you want to do and stuff. So don't fucking
just go with the flow, but oh my god.
Yeah, go with
nice.
I have a mind blank. No, just go with the flow, but also like just snap on every opportunity you get, pretty much.
If you had a secret that you'd like the world to know, but you can remain anonymous, what would that secret be?
I don't think I have any.
One time I messed up my friend's group project in primary school because I thought you could Control-Z it after saving. You couldn't. I fucked his entire project and didn't tell him and said it was just a glitch.
Oh no.
I still haven't told him.
Maybe you stole money from your parents, or you cheated on the test during
Me stealing
high
money
school.
from my parents ain't no secret. Let's see. I mean, I don't think it's a secret, but like, I got called on by the police trying to break into my own house when I was younger. I got locked out of the house, so then I was trying to climb over my fence. And my neighbor thought I was trying to break into my own house and called the police on me.
So I used to get bullied back when I was like in primary school, and I tried to fit in, right? And there was this new kid, and because this kid was bullying me, I wanted to fit in by bullying the new kid. So, and then that bully like snitched on me, and then I got in trouble instead.
So yeah, I think if I was to say something to someone younger than me, I'd probably say your creative passions and everything that you wish for, definitely go ahead with it, no matter if people think it's, stupid, or, if you think it's not good enough. If you keep pushing at it and keep trying, you'll eventually get to the point where you'll learn things, you'll improve, because practice makes perfect, and, even if you're learning on your own and you don't have a teacher, that's fine, because you'll still learn your own way, and that's still valid. So that's probably what I'd say. Secret. I don't know. I don't really have a secret. I don't know, I'm Batman or I really don't know. The other day I found out that I accidentally talked to Deadmau5, and I didn't even realize it. That was probably something recent that was pretty exciting and kind of cool. So I have a friend, and I've known him for a little bit on VRChat, and me and him were talking about like this stage event that we're doing, and basically he mentioned that he was pretty much good friends with Deadmau5, with Joel, and he has been for like, years, like pretty much since out of college. And apparently I walked into a session whilst I was with that friend, and Deadmau5 was under another username, and apparently I was talking to him the whole time, and I didn't even realize. It was nuts. And even then, like, sometimes it's not even about that too much. Like, you get to know someone, like, on the same intimate level in VR sometimes as you would in real life, which is the fascinating thing about this platform, and why I think, it's really something quite, I guess, strange for some people that are not used to it, but also magnificent at the same time that this is a thing, and, already there's culture.
Hello?
How's it going?
Okay, alright. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Glad to hear. Hey. Very glad.
I mean, especially now during the quarantine, it's just like you play the cards that you're dealt and just get on with life. Don't think too much about it and just do what you need to do. Yeah.
From your accent, I'm guessing you're Singaporean, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you feel living in Singapore now at the moment with no McDonald's?
Oh my god. Okay. Sometimes I just wake up, and you just like want hotcakes and just, or like a McMuffin, and just like you can't have it, and it's like it has ruined many mornings. It's just kind of sad. And sometimes at night when you crave like a 11 p.m. McSpicy and you can't have it, it hurts my soul.
I guess like a piece of good life advice would be to not give up. Like whatever you're struggling with or whatever you want to do, just don't back down and keep at it. Because like no matter what it is, as long as you persevere and develop that work ethic to reach that goal, you can get there. Yeah. Ooh, I drink beer from at where I work in the back because I steal it from the because I worked at a gas station, and then in the back cooler I'll just open a beer can and just drink it on the clock. Don't tell anyone.
Don't worry, I won't.
Post the video of me saying it.
What is the one best life advice you would give to someone younger than you?
Like, I would say, if you are certain about something that you want to do, don't doubt it. Just keep going forward. Because the moment you doubt it, you are just going back several steps. So just keep going forward, just don't take doubts. But do look ahead and predict what could happen to evade any bad things to come through that thing you want to go for. So how it happened is me and my girlfriend were at a party at a friend's place, partying at his apartment, and then it was like 12 midnight, so we're going back. I'm going to my car because I didn't drink or anything, so I could take her home, and so can I take myself home. On the way going back, two muggers came out of nowhere. One pulled a knife, and the other just like standing there, just with bare fists, just telling us to give us everything. But they were looking at my girlfriend, so my first reaction was step in front and say no, because I know that wasn't the only thing they want to take. So then that's when they start swinging, and I started swinging back. In the process of swinging, I got stabbed in the stomach with like a machete type size of knife, which at that time, for some reason, I didn't feel too much pain, but it's probably because of the blood rush. And then when I had the chance, I was able to smash one of their heads on my car windscreen, and the other guy was able to just take a few punches. They bailed after the cops started coming, and that's when I got knocked out because of blood loss and pain. But yeah, and then a few days later, I woke up from surgery and everything without realizing, and I was in hospital. But yeah.
Do you want to tell like on the follow-up, like what's gonna happen afterwards? Or what's the
So pretty much, pretty much what's gonna happen is the two guys that try to rob me slash stab me as well also was caught by the police a few weeks later. So turning to this present day, I have a lawyer and we're going against them in court. Right now they're being getting the sentencing because it's pretty obvious that they're not going to win the court case. and I'm going on around, I don't know, like in a few months to court and basically hear the hearing, and I might be compensated as well, surprisingly. And I'm gonna literally see my ex-girlfriend's dad there for some reason.
I feel like this is gonna be so cliche, but like,
Go for it.
there's gonna be like times you have hard decisions to make, but just follow the one. Follow the one that's gonna make you happy. Like, it might not make sense in the moment, but it will make sense further down the line when you're like living your best life.
Have you maybe stole money from your parents before?
God no.
Oh, I've done that.
Have you done that? Would you say
Yeah,
that's the
about
biggest?
$2,000 to be exact.
Yeah, so basically, like, it's better to live life without having regrets because, you know how regrets usually leave a bitter taste to you, like, in the future. Like, you go, like, you made this choice, and a few years later, you're just gonna think back to it, and you're gonna get annoyed by it, and it's gonna distract you at that time, even though it's already in the past. So, yeah, regrets is something that you should just completely forget about.
Enjoy life while you're still young. Don't like, oh shit. Don't waste your time worrying on some problem. Just enjoy life. That's it.
Do you have any secrets? I know we probably covered this before in the hot seat, but do you have any other secrets that maybe your parents
Yeah.
don't know or your teachers don't know?
They don't know that I'm atheist. So I have to go to church. Like, because I'm hiding that I'm freaking. So I still have to go to church. Like, if they ask me.
Oh,
I
wow.
like asked my mom one time, like, Mom, what if God didn't exist or something like that? She's like, what do you mean God doesn't exist? Look the Bible, blah blah blah. I got in trouble for asking that question.
To take a few days to cry it out. Don't blame yourself for that breakup. And that a breakup is just part of life. Don't take it too hard on yourself. Even though you love that person a lot, take it as a learning moment. Don't blame yourself thinking that, why did that person break up with me? Like, was I not good enough? Because that doubt will cause a lot of problems later on in life. So you need to make sure that you don't think that way, because you are good enough. That person may not have liked or seen that, but that's on them. Remember that you're an amazing person. You have people around you. Don't just isolate yourself after that breakup. Cry out for a few days. Don't be scared to cry it out to friends. They're your friends. They're there for a reason. After a few days, you'll just slowly heal up, and it might not just take a few days. You have to give yourself time. Don't think that, oh, after a few days I'm gonna get over them. No, it depends on yourself. If you really love that person a lot, it'll take a long ass fucking time to get over it, and that's okay. Just one step at a time. Just work on it, and you'll get there.
I think it's be to do in their best and do what they like to do and give it their best, do as best they can, but make sure that you're happy to do it. Yeah, that's my advice for someone.
Definitely, you can meet the right people, but not at the right time, and that's okay. That's like the best advice, because a lot of people have been going through breakups, like, my friend Paco, and yeah, that's the best advice I can give, like, so far.
Have as much fun as you can. Like, yeah, just have fun while doing everything you do in your life.
If you want to actually, like, get into something, start working on that now. Start working on the skills you'll need to get into whatever your dream job is or whatever hobby that you like. Start doing it now.
Just literally live every day as you can, because you don't know when it's going to end, especially with the way the world's going at the minute and with the virus going around. Just live every day as you can, be happy, enjoy yourself, and once you get older, just party. People who suffer with mental health, and this, to be honest, it's not a deepest, darkest secret. It's I want to help people out there, and people who suffer with mental health issues such as like PTSD, being one of the main ones, with me being ex-military as well. I served 4 years in the military, and it's, if you don't speak to anyone and you lock it away and you try and hold it in, it does affect you in the long run. And the best thing to do is just speak to people and let other people help you. And I've lost a lot of friends who suffer with mental health and have committed suicide. And it's just speak to people, let your friends help, let your family help, and go and see someone.